Hey there, friends. Kevin here from the Chord Progression Podcast, the podcast inspiring young rock and metal fans to discover new music and help them find a place so they can connect and feel accepted. Welcome to this clip from the podcast, everybody. This is from our time with the guys in NVSN. And have you ever heard of someone that was a fan of a band all of a sudden becoming a member of that band? That's what happened with Kevin, the guitarist for NVSN, and they're going to tell you that story. But before that, we get into that. Hit that like button. Make sure you push this video in the algorithm if you enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button over here to make sure you're following along with the podcast, supporting the podcast, becoming a member of our family because it's a place you can discover new music, connect with others, and feel accepted. So make sure that. Welcome to the family. And now let's get to it.
I do want to interject real quick because Kevin has a really special input value on this because Kevin started out as a fan in 2021.
Can't confirm.
Yeah, he was the dude that was in the front row screaming our songs back to us, and now he's playing with us.
Actually, fun fact, Sunday night when we were coming home, or was it Monday night? Was it Sunday or Monday? My days are mixed up.
We drove straight through.
We drove straight through the night, so it was hard to figure out like what day it was. But on our way home, memory popped up on Alex's Facebook that was a picture of them playing a show, and I was in the front row screaming along with them. And it was funny. 2 years ago, I was a fan. Here I am coming back from one of our national runs with them. Like the day we were coming home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, like around the time that picture was taken, I was dealing with a lot of stuff, and that was around the time they come out with The End, which is still one of my absolute favorite songs that we have. And it kind of became a tradition. Every time I come see them play, Alex would always hand the mic to me for certain spots in the song, and I would scream with him.
Now he does it live.
Now I do it live.
This is even coming more full circle than I ever thought it possibly could. Like, this is even crazier.
It gets better. Me and Kevin knew each other when we were 13 years old, and we were in middle school talking about being in a band together, had a name, we're working on getting members and everything. It fell through. And like 16 years later, we're playing national shows together.
Yeah.
That's what we call a freaking story arc, ladies and gentlemen. Think about this. Kevin literally in 2021 had gone from a person that was, connecting with the band fully because of the positive message they're putting out there, because it was having a positive impact on his life when maybe his life wasn't going so well, to when they would play their song, The End, being able to sing it alongside from the front row with Alex, to now 2 years later, they're touring nationally. And Kevin's going out in the row with them. He is their guitarist, and he gets to sing these songs with them, and he gets to experience that every single night they get to play. On top of that, the weird connection the fact that they've known each other since they were in high school, and now they're doing HVAC work together. It just really shows how somebody can still impact your life and have such a strong impact on your band. And you never know, they might become a member of that band going forward. It all depends upon just life in itself. And what this really speaks to is, of course, is it likely that you're going to become a member of your favorite band? It is highly unlikely. It is a cool story to hear about from other people, but I'm going to be realistic with you guys, it is highly unlikely. Myself, would I love to be a member of Rise Against? Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking awesome. But, and I have to say but, I can't do that because I can't play an instrument. I'm not as good at playing an instrument as anybody else, so it is not going to happen. However, it is something where you take a look at this and you think about the positive connections that so many people have with these different bands. With the bands that you love, with the bands that I love, we all have such positive connections where in times when things are not going well, we connect with them wholeheartedly. We find positivity and light in the darkness of life through these bands, through their music, because that's what makes us happy. And then we get to hear stories like this, and we get to hear the positivity radiating from it, and man, it just shows how great of a thing music is. And those moments we never forget. I mean, even if Kevin didn't join the band, he'd probably still be front row for them, singing along every single song and singing The End with Alex from the front row still to this day. You might be going to see your favorite band, whether it's me going to see Rise Against and enjoying myself in the pit and knowing what true happiness is from that moment. Your favorite band might be Ice Nine Kills, and you might go to every single show dressed up as a different horror movie character and absolutely love it. Your favorite band might be We Came as Romans and just are enjoying every bit of it from the front row. You might just be chilling and, I've loved A Day to Remember for so many years. can't go in the pit, but you love sitting up in the balcony and reminisce about all the great times you had in the pit while watching one of your favorite bands play live, feeding off that energy and just remembering what happiness is even in those darkest moments. That's what I love about this story, and it speaks so highly to that, and it makes me kind of, feel a little emotional because I still think about all the times when I was struggling and how much music helped me through that. So it's somewhere I always think music saves. It's absolutely true. It helped Kevin out, and now he's a member of a band that he absolutely loves and has helped him get through such hard times. So I want to thank the guys from Envisions for being on the podcast this week. I want to thank you all for watching this clip as well. If you like the entire podcast, if you want to listen to the whole entire thing, click the link strip to the podcast. Full episode link is there. If you like this reaction video, hit the like button, help push in the algorithm. If you want to become part of the Chord Progression Podcast family, make sure you don't miss out on any reactions every single Tuesday and Thursday when we have the new episodes released and any other content we have coming out. Hit that subscribe button because it helps show your support. Then you become an official member of the family, and I want to say thank you and welcome and join. Anything else we have for social media, links are in the description of the podcast below, so go check that out to continue to follow along with the Chord Progression Podcast. Once again, thank you guys from Envision. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, everybody else. I think Phil's still there as well, so thank you, Phil. On top of that, thank you, everybody, once again. This is Kevin, and as always, I'm out.